Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles. Thank you very much for subscribing and being here with me today. So I'm going to do a message for everybody who's listening with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards from Colette Baron Reed. So I'm just going to trust that whatever message comes out here today is for all of us, okay? And possibly I'll do some bonus little cards too. So thank you for listening. I hope that you enjoy this Sunday's message. All right, so let's have a look. I know I didn't, sometimes when I do the piles of cards, I don't often show the shuffling. I just put the piles out and then we get ready to go. So I do usually shuffle before we get going. I hope everybody is happy and well wherever you are. I feel like there's a lot of energy shifting for a lot of people after this full moon that we had on Friday. You may be a little bit tired still. Just make sure that you're still affirming that you are abundant, you're free and you're happy. And you're fully supported on as you devote yourself to your life purpose. Okay, so there's going to be, I'm going to do two cards. These are just for everybody who's listening, okay? You don't have to choose them or anything. They're both going to go together. One. These are really nice cards. Two. If you have any cards that you like to use, feel free to let me know and I'll start getting... I've got a whole lot of things still in Australia that I have to get back over here. But yeah, if you have something, that would be really good. Okay, so let's have a look at what messages we have. The Sacred Pool, message number 1. And this goes along with it. Coastlands. Ooh, this is a little bit interesting. So, let me read these for you, okay? Starting off with Sacred Pool, and I'll hold the card up in just a second. Okay, Sacred Pool. Okay, so let's hope that you can see that quite clearly. Okay. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the Sacred Pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. So this also talks about our ability to feel worthy enough to receive. And I've been talking a lot about this because this happens to quite a lot of people. You know, physically, spiritually, mentally, feeling less than good enough, the way that you've been treated and the way that you've been abused and the way that things have come about and how decisions you've made have been frowned upon. Things that you are interested in, other people don't like, you know. People think you're crazy because you might do some cards or something and it means that you're going to, you know, not be right with God. And all of these things can make us feel uneasy, can make us feel that we are just less than. And then we have life circumstances that comes forward that, we start doubting everything anymore. And in some cases, we are in a spot in our life where we're in deep transformation. It feels like everything has left us. All of our spiritual guidance and help and assistance has gone all of a sudden. And we're in this deep transformation process. So the basis here is when you're conscious that you are part of the divine, that you have the universe energy flowing through you all the time, and this is your focus, then the things that come out of your mouth and the things that you do and say completely change. Doesn't mean you have to stop having fun. Doesn't mean that your life becomes dull and boring because you're focusing on yourself and you're focusing on strength and you're focusing on wisdom and you're seeing yourself differently. You still can have coffee and have fun and go to the club or whatever it is you want to do. It just means that coming out of you, the things that you say and the things that you do and the spirit that you have is full of joy. Because if you're stressing out, if you're worried, if you're being abused or if you're being hurt, if you're feeling like you're missing somebody and you don't know who it is, these are all things that you have built up as a detachment from spirit, because spirit is always with you. So you've somehow pulled yourself away, believing that you're not worthy. And that is the biggest lie anyone can make you feel. All right? So this card has come up to for you to see that your unique service is needed. Whoever you are, whatever you're bringing to the table, whether it's whatever it is, as long as it's coming from a place of love and support and helping and healing and joy and happiness, then you need to go right ahead and do it. Don't let anybody, not even yourself, tell you any different. So along with this card, we also have the Coastlands card. Now let's see, I've never even seen this card before, so let's see what this one's about. Okay, so here we go. You can learn from their past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map. That is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments, or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present, the now. It is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every situation, further than the heart and soul can see. So if we look too far ahead with anything that we're doing, we're missing and limiting ourselves, and we're missing vital steps along the way. There's an energy of expecting. There's an energy of no limits, right? And when there is anxiety and you're worried about something in the future, then you're not trusting that what you've asked for is actually going to happen. Or you're forgetting to detach yourself from a problem again. See, a lot of times people have healing, or they have a reading or something, and at the time they feel wonderful. And then they go home and make themselves a cup of tea or watch TV or something, and then they start stressing again, forgetting completely what they've been told and how good they felt because they were relaxed for a moment. Someone was telling them, or giving them guidance or advice about what to do, and you're feeling relaxed for a moment, and then you go home and you're like, oh no, well, what am I going to do about it? And I remember doing this worry myself. And I was always told by the angels, you don't even have to worry about it. What are you worrying about it for? And I'm like, well, if I don't worry about it, things aren't going to get done. And they're laughing at me Like, if you allow us to help you and keep on detaching yourself from the problem and saying, no, it's taken care of. No, it's taken care of. I already asked, it's taken care of. And you keep doing that, the relief you get alone from not carrying that burden is huge. And that is all the universe wants you to do, is release your burdens and forget about it. Right? And we start to stress because we're not in control of the outcome. And, you know, we've been running a tight ship, you know what I mean? Especially if you're a parent, you've got everything in order and you're trying to do everything right, and you've got all this to do, and school runs and lunches and food, and it's just crazy, right? But this detachment process is the key to relieving yourself of responsibility, of burdens, of stress. Someone else is going to be, you know, a jerk and send negative energy or be hateful or whatever. There's nothing you can do about it. But you can protect yourself. And you can not care what anyone thinks and do what you're doing anyway. You don't have to announce, okay, I'm just going to go off in my room and I'm going to tell the angels that I'm detaching everything again. You know, you don't even have to announce anything. You just do it nice and quiet. Close your eyes. Okay, I am free. My future is taken care of. I am grateful that the angels are taking care of this, the universe is taking care of this, or whatever it is you believe in, that is taking care of this, and I no longer have to stress about it. Stress is stopping the process. Love, joy, happiness, detachment is moving the process forward. So which one do I want? Don't look back at your past with eyes of guilt or eyes of I should have done, or I wish I had more time, or I should have, you know, been in that situation or taken that job or whatever. Everything is always how it's supposed to be. Now we focus on an easier future for ourselves. Seeing ourselves again as worthy, you know, as worthy enough to receive no matter what we have, no matter what has happened, that we are worthy and we are capable of being, you know, completely free from limitations in our life, bringing us into a more full and, you know, fulfilling, abundant, happy, limitless life. We're on the verge of this transformation now. Be very patient with yourself. A lot of stuff is still there from the full moon on Friday. Residual stirring of emotions, tiredness, achy bones, you know. Everything had to be shifted around. And also, you know, memories of what happened in the past, etc., came to the surface too as we let go in the month of September. But here, Matt, this is a new life story for you. It begins now. Give yourself a week of forward thinking, of letting go, of stress-free, catching yourself in those thoughts. Remember that you're fully supported, and just catch yourself doubting and wavering, and see the trust in the universe begin to be resolved within you, and see your life begin to change immediately. Okay, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed the messages for today. And don't forget, my $99 special 2-hour phone call is still going. Contact me at devinemiracles@gmail.com, and we will book you in for a phone call. I don't do video calls, I do phone calls. So it's really awesome. This way I can do cards or whatever I'm doing with you and have my hands free. Okay. Many blessings to all. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, and being here with me. And until the next time, bye for now. Bye.